Hi guys, in this video I wanna talk about another topic that is about arrays. Well, let's say that we have a box, like one line box that consists the objects, right? And there is a warning for you that we cannot have the box with different data types objects. For example, in the array, we cannot have the objects with integer data types, double data type, string class, and etc. No, each array should have just only one data type object. For example, there is an array with integer data type, there is an array with double data type, and etc. So let's declare our array. How do we write it? So int, or we can take double, it doesn't matter. So int square brackets array is equal to, let's take some random numbers, 10, 20, and 30. So that's how we declare our array. That's Java style, but also C and C++ style also can be used like this, because it's inherited from C, C++ in Java. But since if you want to write in Java style, you have to write square brackets after the initialization of data type. Alright, and I want to print, for example, the second index, which is 20. For that purpose, I have to write array, square brackets, 1, run. So why I wrote 1, not 2? Because as in the previous video we talked about strings, right? And the first character, the first index of the first character is not 1, it's 0. Same in here with arrays. The first index of the array is 0. Like 10 is 0, 20 is 1, and 30 is 2. That's why. Alright, let's take another example. Let's take it as comments. Alright, with strings, right? String, we have cars, Toyota, let's say. What else? Mazda and Ford. My task is to substitute the first car with another car. For example, cars 0 is equal to, let's say, Hyundai, and system don't print cars 0. So what do we get? We get Hyundai. But also you might have question like, I want to print all the objects. So do you think we have to write like cars? There will be an error because we cannot print all our objects just immediately by once. No, for that purpose we have to have an array for int I is equal to 0, I is less than car's length. That's how we declare our length of the array, I++, and system.out.print cars with index I. Let's run it. Hyundai, Mazda, Ford. Okay, let's make some space between them. Or we can use println to make our cars in the separate lines. That's how it is. Alright, so I want to solve one example. Let's say we have a method, static method, named indexBig, that gets two parameters, the array of integers, and the second parameter as just number. Alright, and it returns the index of the first number that is greater than the second parameter. And if the array does not contain any number greater than the second parameter, then the method will return -1. -1 means false, right? And 0 also means false. Alright, so let's declare our array. So array is equal to, let's say, there's a numbers like 4, 2, 1, 3, 5, and 8. And our second number is gonna be like 6. And I want to get the result from our method. And I want to print it. Alright, so let's create our method. Int. Let's call our array and number differently, like r and int n. We have a for loop for int I is equal to, okay, actually we already named our variable I here, so let's call it differently. Int j is equal to 0, where j is less than r the length, and j plus plus. And we check if the number with actually if the object of the array with index I is more than the second parameter, then it returns the index of that number. But if it doesn't find the such number, so it's gonna return -1. It's not I, it's j. Alright, let's run it. So we get 5. Is it correct? 4 is 0, 2 is 1, 1 is 2, 3 is 4. Wait, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 5 is the index for the number 8. But let's take from another side. Let's take some second parameter as 2, right? But we have to change some numbers here. 3 and 7. That's like 6, right? So let's check it out. 0 means like false. There is no such number that finds the number in the array that is greater than the second parameter. That's it. Thank you for your attention.